everyone, it's Christina. Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very helpful video. I wish I found this video years ago when I first started watching YouTube videos and even when I started doing YouTube videos. I'm going to be letting you guys know how to prevent your foundation from coming off your nose. I have a super oily nose, and no matter what I use, no matter what primer I use, no matter what I do, my foundation comes off my nose. Especially afterwards, if I go to contour my nose or highlight my nose, something as simple as that, the foundation will come off. And especially that's like the first area that starts to wear throughout the day. So yeah, I finally found the answer to this problem. If you guys are interested, then make sure you keep watching, and also don't forget to subscribe for more videos. Alright, so like I said, no type of face primer at all works on my face. A face primer, that is. But an eyeshadow base does work for keeping my foundation on my nose. So the key when it comes to keeping your foundation on your nose is actually this bad boy right here. This is a MAC Paint Pot. This is Painterly. If you're my skin tone, I would recommend either MAC Soft Ochre Paint Pot or Painterly. Painterly has more pink undertones. This one has more yellow undertones. So it really just depends. I personally think Soft Ochre is more pigmented than Painterly, but today I am gonna go with Painterly. So all you do is just take a brush and apply a thin layer onto your nose. I make sure I apply it to the sides of my nose and the bridge of my nose. Just a nice thin layer. I do also make sure I get this area down here because I get a lot of redness down here. That's it as far as applying the paint pot. Now I'm just going to go ahead and apply my foundation. For foundation, I'm actually going to be using my favorite drugstore foundation. This is the Milani Conceal and Perfect Foundation, and then I'm just going to use my Ratchet Real Techniques Beauty Blender that needs to be cleaned. Don't mind this because this is the second time I'm doing this video. Now you could stop right there if you wanted to, but I would definitely recommend, especially if you have an oily nose, to use a setting powder. I'm just going to take my wet sponge and put it in my loose setting powder and just put that right on my nose. Let it set for a few seconds so that way it really like stays and lasts all day. Now if you're like me and you have a really oily nose, if you just apply foundation to your nose without doing everything that we just did, then applying anything to your nose, like contouring your nose or putting a powder on top, the foundation would automatically come off your nose. So like when I just dusted the powder off of my nose, it would automatically come off. Even with setting it. But because I have that MAC Paint Pot underneath, it's not going anywhere. And I can touch my nose like this and still no redness on my nose whatsoever. And there you go. The key to keeping your foundation on your nose is using an eyeshadow base, something very thick like MAC Paint Pots, and then setting it with a wet beauty blender and a loose powder and keep it on for a little bit. That is the key when it comes to keeping your foundation on your nose. If you found this tip helpful, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, and also make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video.
If you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying